Let's just be honest as Manchester United fans. Ruben Amorim is the wrong coach for Manchester United. At this moment in time, he is the bloody wrong coach for Manchester United. This guy does not deserve to be in this seat. I don't think Ruben Amorim is big enough for a club like Manchester United, because you cannot be a Manchester United coach and you cannot watch bloody penalties. You're hiding like a baby, like a kid, under a desk because you're scared to watch players shoot penalties. This is just so wrong about everything Manchester United has become. Anyway, this is Coach Charles of Kick on Sports. Now, this game against Grimsby was built to be a very straightforward game. Even personally, as a fan, I saw this is going to be very, very simple game. A very simple game that Man United only needed to just show up and take the points. Proceed to the next level. But what happened? This is squarely on Ruben Amorim's door. He cannot hide from this. He cannot do anything from this because he is the one who configured this team. He's the one who coaches this team. And he was just hiding during penalties. Hiding, literally. All this coaching staff are standing in front of him. The guy doesn't even need to look at the penalties. You wonder, where is the personality? Where are the balls? When he talked about Manchester United coming back, there's nothing that shows that Manchester United are coming back. In fact, Manchester United is going backwards. Even Ten Hag was way better. He will stand there in his bald head, not caring about anything. He had a personality. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to this channel because we'll analyze all these things as they happen in a layman's language. Now, before even the game started, you will see Manchester United practicing things that normally big clubs don't do, like how to start a ball, how to defend corners, how to pass. Those are things that big clubs do not do on the material moment of playing. You'll see them practicing restarts, kick-ons, things that should not be happening. So you ask yourself, okay, what have these guys been doing? In pre-season, Manchester United was so good. The club was doing well. You could see even the Bournemouth coach said Manchester United are way ahead of them. But whatever we're seeing currently basically is wrong. Manchester United are breaking all the wrong records. All the wrong records are being broken by United. And under Ruben Amorim's watch, 28 points out of 29 games, this guy does not deserve to be a Manchester United coach. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's capable. I don't think he realizes the club that he is in. This is a club that has over 500 million followers. Every moment, the microscope is always on him. The camera is always on him. All cameras in the world. And you can imagine the image that goes out there about a Manchester United coach who cannot even watch a penalty shootout. Now, I'll give kudos to the Grimsby team. In fact, their coach was very good. His communication to his players, he kept on talking to his players, he kept on coaching his players. If you are not sure about your players, sometimes it's okay just to tell them a few instructions here and there. But Ruben Amorim was stuck in the bench. This guy was literally stuck at a point where these players, I think there was someone injured. You will see the Grimsby coach calling his players and giving them advice, giving them instructions, giving them ideas. But Ruben Amorim is like he's done his work. Now you go play. What is that? What is that? That is something that we cannot. A team like Manchester United need big personalities. We've had big coaches, even from Ferguson, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho. These guys will stand there and just be there, be present, be with the team. In the same, they were synchronized with the team. But Ruben Amorim, this guy is not the right coach. The system itself is just messed up. A team like Grimsby, you need five defenders, plus a holding midfielder, plus a goalkeeper. That is 7 bloody players, defensive-minded, And then you call yourself a Manchester United coach. This guy does not deserve to be a Manchester United coach. I can totally agree with everyone who is now bashing Ruben Amorim. He's not right for the club. He's not right. He's not ready. He doesn't realize where he is. Now, I'll remind you, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Now, we cannot say that Grimsby were lucky. These guys made their luck. They did not say they're going to sit back and just do the counter thing. No. These guys came out and they were meeting Manchester United man to man. It was more of a street fight. You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you. You know, that is what Grimsby did. And what happened? They were leading 2-0. Manchester United had to do some serious substitutions in the second half to be able to wrestle this game away from Grimsby. In fact, we were lucky because the corner that we scored, that Maguire scored the second goal, basically, you know, you cannot say you did anything. It was a dead ball situation. Okay, Mbeumo saved us by giving us the first goal, and that was a sign that we were going to win this game. But then what happened? What happened? Manchester United were pegged back. In fact, Grimsby, if it's on not for fatigue and the weather and all that, I don't think Manchester United will have managed to even go to penalties. Now, when the penalties came, one of the most expensive players for Manchester United could not take a penalties. Why would Shesko play a penalty as the 10th person? He was basically the 10th person before Onana played his penalty. When you join Manchester United, you have to know you're coming to a club that has no boundaries when it comes to fun and all that. So this is a player that was bought for so much and he could not stand playing a penalty early enough. He decided to play the penalty as the 10th person. Another new signing that we brought in, Acuna, he's the one who missed the penalty that could have given Manchester United a win. Because we were leading, we had scored 4, they had scored 4, but they had lost 1. So we only had one penalty shoot to take. Yeah? Cunha missed. He literally gave the goalkeeper the ball. I didn't even know this guy is this poor when it comes to penalty. I don't know whether it was just the occasion or it's just the day. I think he wanted to be the player that scores the 5th penalty that everyone celebrates. Then he went on and misses. Then everyone else scored. Then when the second round starts, Amorim is hiding. Everyone is looking at these penalties and wondering where will Manchester United miss. And it came to Mbeumo, the guy who saved us to begin with. You know, the guy who made this game even get to the penalty stage. So, a villain and a hero at the same time. So the question is Ruben Amorim the right coach? Are you even satisfied with what this guy is doing? Because I believe this system is killing the game that is Manchester United. I wish this guy would leave tomorrow so that we don't sell Garnacho and Sancho. Another coach that wants to play Garnacho and Sancho. Because the minute this guy stays and we sell all these players and then he leaves later, we'll not even have wingers. We'll not have players to play a 4-3-3 system. In fact, we'll have good players, yes, but we'll not have wingers in that team. So my hope is that if management has to do something, this is the moment, today, after this particular loss. Because we cannot stand here and deny ourselves victory because of a coach who refuses to see and read the signs of time. Things are not right at Manchester United. Things are not working. This guy is not ready for Manchester United. Anyway, that is my analysis. That is my review of this game. But Manchester United did not show up. They did not show up. Either they underestimated this team or they just were useless. You know, Kobe today had a stinker of a game. He was giving wrong passes. He was giving, he was passing out of the game. He was giving hard passes sometimes. Yes, he gave Mbeumo the pass that Mbeumo scored. That was the only thing that he did positively. So it means that this boy is getting the pressure to him. There's a problem, and the problem is Ruben Amorim. Thank you for watching. This is Coach Charles on Kick on Sports. Consider subscribing, share, and comment widely. Cheers.